Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 12 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. So here we are. Some days there's a lot of emotions, and today is probably one of those. My brother passed away in 2021 in November, and ever since then I have been painting a lot more wings and crosses and different things like that, and I'm working on a new project, and it just got me thinking today, and so I haven't done some wings in a while, and I do them differently ish every time a little bit, but this part technically doesn't matter, but I try to kind of get them lined up as close to the same as I can. That doesn't mean it's gonna happen. If you've watched before, you know that we paint perfectly imperfect paintings over here. That's what we do. But this part is just kind of the background of the painting anyways. What I use as the kind of area, because now I'm going to go back in and just use this general vicinity and paint these little feathery strokes. That's what I'm gonna go with. So I'm working on several new projects. Some oops, there's little chunkies in there. Like I said, this truly doesn't matter. I'm spending way too much time on this little section here. But trying to kind of get it the same. So, and I'm still like, okay, I never have, no two sides are ever the same. I can 100% guarantee that. But I try to kind of get it. If you've watched before, you know that I like to watch paint dry. I 100,000,000% like to watch paint dry. I don't know why it fascinates me so much, but I like to talk a lot about paint drying as well. I just find it fascinating to see what happens when paint dries. And as you can see, the black background with the this is gonna kind of mush it all together. But what I haven't showed you yet is I was going to add some gold in there. It's probably going to turn out more yellow, but we're going to add it in there. So, Owen woke up about 4. Oh, that was not what I wanted. It's okay though, because like I said, we will overcome that little momentum. Not a big deal. See, we just highlight that little section again. No big deal. It'll all work out. It's just paint. See, it's just paint. So we just go back over it. Oh, I almost did it again. I almost did it again. And it's no big deal because we just, put more paint because we're just going to keep adding paint. But Owen woke up about 4. It wasn't quite 4:30. And, when you wake up sometimes, you are ready to start your day. And then there's some days where it doesn't matter if somebody is talking as soft and as calm and as polite as they can, you're still not going to grasp anything they're saying because you are in dreamland or something. Well, Owen was not in a calm mood. He was in a let me know what is going on for the rest of my days. He's on winter break for 2 weeks and a day, basically. It's 2 full weeks, and then he was off another day for just extra day with the holiday. And so he just would rather be in school than have this many breaks. He just doesn't understand when there's that many breaks happening. And so it's hard for him to even comprehend that he's not going to be in school for all this time and that he is going to have to miss out. And it's hard because he doesn't, we tell him that nobody else is going to be there either, but he's still, it's a process. And so he would just rather be at school, or if it's not school, then he wants to be where his other things are, like his therapy and church and that kind of thing. And so I had told him earlier that if he didn't sleep again, that we weren't going to go to church because mommy has to be awake to be able to go places. And, I don't want to drive when I'm really tired. But again, that doesn't compute to Owen because he, when he's awake, and it's just not the same thing for him. And so he then got anxious because he wants to go to church tomorrow, and I don't blame him. But when he gets stuff on his mind, then he is done. He can't process the rest of it. So, it's just hard. It's just completely hard, and I wish I had answers. I wish I had, just all of it. I just wish I could make it easier, better. I don't know. So, anyways, we are here getting closer and closer to our wings, and I'm thinking, but I didn't really leave a good line, but that's okay. We might use that to our advantage. I was thinking about putting a cross in the middle here with my gold. Like I said, it's kind of a more, if we're any sports fans there, you know what team that would be like. So I sat for a long time thinking about these colors, and I had a gold, more of a shimmering kind of gold, and that's what I really wanted, was that shimmer gold, but I don't have any more. So I sat here for a while deciding if this was really what I wanted to do. And I just thought, sometimes, most of the time, oh, I almost did it again. A lot of the time, I overthink everything. And I try to remind myself, and if you've watched before, and please subscribe if you're new to the channel, I say, it's just paint. We can start over, we can try another one, we can do whatever. And that's what I have to remind myself, is it's just paint. It's just paint, and it's just emotions and me sharing our story and doing what I do. And so that's what I have to think about. Like, this is not going to be a problem if it's not the right colors, or it's not the right moment, or whatever. It's just, we'll go through it. We'll go through it, and it will change again. And so that's what I have to remember, is it's all about emotions and the story, and just growing and learning and being kind and loving and that kind of thing. So that's what matters. I always tell Owen that kindness and grace, that's what we have to remember, that we don't always know what someone is going through. We don't always know how they are walking their walk, and so we just have to remember to be kind to others. And I'm feeling pretty blessed right now. I'm in the middle of my breast cancer diagnosis, and I just got I'm cancer free, but I still have to go through my follow-up is on Monday, and then she'll tell me, and my other doctor will tell me if I have to have more chemo and or radiation. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have both. But again, I'll know more on Monday. So we're just waiting to see. But I'm just thankful that my surgery is done, and I had very little pain from that. I'm having some twinges here and there, but truly feeling blessed from all of this. And so, here we are. Here we are at that moment. Oh, I'm feeling the effects of 4-ish a.m. So I think we are about done with this part of the momentum here. Sometimes I feel like I make some of the stuff way too thick, and then sometimes I don't think I do it. But again, it's just paint, and we don't have to stress over it, because it's just paint. Just paint. Okay, so now let's see what I would do. Ooh, stuff. I would paint right down the center a stripe, the cross, and then pull this across. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm either going to be happy, or I'm going to say, well, it's just paint. It's just paint. So let's see. So far, so good. It's just paint. And now I'm taking a deep breath here. Sometimes expectations are not always what they seem, you know? I want this a little rougher. My brush is one, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like little divots in the, it's more of a, like a, hair brush. It's not, I don't mean hair like hair, but just like airy hair. So it gives, like, there's a better word, I'm sure, but it's looser with some of the things right there. And so now I'm just going to go back and just add a few little, like, so it doesn't just look like I put, which I did, but that it doesn't just look like it's right on top of all of that. I just want it to kind of be a little more whimsy, finished. I don't know what the right word is. If you would like the wrong word, push one now. It never seems like I can get the right words out when I want them. And it's like the older I get, the more my brain just shuts off and says, we're not playing that today. Couple more, and I think we are done. Okay. I think we're there. It just does it there. It's a little better. It just wouldn't pull over the way I wanted it to. Okay, so see, those are drying, so we'll put a little bit more in there. We're gonna do O for Owen, and then L and B. There we go. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.